Alright, for my super smart friends that are pointing out that I have a SEMA box and a Crytek box and a G&G box and a Knight's Armament box. Yeah, those are all Airsoft brands, guys. I am trying to tell you that I buy and sell and trade Airsoft. I also do that. There's other ways to make money besides working. But yes, to the super smart individual that was able to spot the SEMA box in the background, it's pretty cool. AK-47s were made in the 40s. The AK-74 was the replacement that came out in the 60s or the 70s. So pretty much any AK style gun you see nowadays, unless it's super old, is considered an AK-74. Okay? And this is what they look like. Okay? The stock folds. Alright, if you want to go Taliban style, okay. Otherwise, the way these guys work is usually, this one's a battery operated one. It's not a gas gun. Usually the top receiver opens up just like on a regular AK, but then there's your line for your battery. Alright, this particular one takes like an 8.6 volt battery. The gun's made out of metal, the sights work. Like I was saying before, these are great if you want to teach your kids a little bit about gun safety. I mean, yeah, if your kid's super into Russian arms, might be a little weird, but they are fun to shoot. Over there is a gas blowback AK74. I can't remember exactly what they call that one, but that one's fun to shoot because it's a gas blowback. At some point, I'll show the difference between gas blowbacks and what they call AEGs. This is an AEG, meaning automatic electric gun. Okay? Obviously, you're not supposed to have an AK with a stock. So you put your battery in, you pop the receiver back on, you stick an airsoft mag in there, and this thing just, it's fun as fuck. Because when it comes to airsoft, you can have full. Alright, so on an AK all the way up is safe. For some weird reason, the middle one is full auto. Down at the bottom is semi. So what's fun about airsoft is that you can shoot them full auto. You're gonna empty the magazine pretty quickly, and then just keep them clean, similar to like a real steel rifle. Once in a while, clean the barrel out. Only use silicone oil on these things, even on the metal. Just wipe it down with a rag once in a while. The battery operated ones are fun. I feel like they're less realistic. But when you go and if you're going to go play airsoft with a bunch of people and they're all using these electric ones and you're using a gas one, you're kind of screwed because the gas ones are much more true to spec. Like the mags don't hold very many shots. It's running off of gas, not battery, so you gotta save your shots. That's more for like if everyone was gonna play with gas guns, and you'd have like your gas primary, and you'd have like a gas Glock, like I was showing earlier, gas-powered Glock. But if you're gonna go out and have some fun, and you want to be an AK guy, you want to be a Russian, what do they call them, Spetsnaz? I forget how you actually say it. I think that's the word. Russian Special Forces. Grab your... SEMA makes a lot of AKs, and, it's not great. Wasn't made that great. Look at the stock is somewhat crooked, it's okay because it's airsoft, and you know, you can still manipulate the gun to make it totally straight. It's just, you don't even really need the stock. It's not like these electric ones have any kick. Anyway, like I said, I took the top receiver off. All you do to pop that back on is line it up. Well, I'll do that in a minute, but well, I'll do it right now. I just have to put my phone down for a sec. I don't know why these AK top receivers are always a pain in the ass to pop on here. I don't know. Most of the ones that I've dealt with are usually a pain in the ass, but well, but usually, yeah, it's pretty simple. Button, pop off that cover of the top receiver, and that's usually how you get to your bolt and all that other stuff. With electric airsoft rifles, your charging handle or your bolt, all it does is reveal the hop up chamber, which is this thing right here. This thing right here puts a little bit of pressure down where the BB sits inside of what's called the hop up unit. There's a like a rubber gasket in there, and the more hop up you put on it, it puts a little detent down on top of the BB, so that you'll get more length because it puts like a little bit of spin on it. It's something you have to work on outside. Set up your target, 30 meters away, take some shots at it, and then mess with the hop up. Messing with hop up on the on the gas ones is a different story. It's usually a big pain in the ass. I hit the wrong button. But yeah, when you're messing with the hop up inside of one of these guys, you gotta get down inside there. See, like I said, they do kind of operate similar. I got the bolt pulled back right now. Alright, and that's the feed. The feeding. Okay, so the hop up is actually on this gas gun. This piece right here, this thing where those nubs are, that thing turns a little bit. I haven't messed with it. Usually if your hop up is not set at all, and if you have a charged airsoft gun, so that means you get a you put your mag in, you pull back the charging handle, whatever. If you go like this, the BB's gonna fall right out of the barrel because there's no pressure being put on the BB in the hop up chamber. So you usually need to set your hop up a little bit just to hold them in place. But this is gas blowback AK74M. If you want to load it so that you don't have to pull back on the charging handle, what you do is you put it in safe. They have an extra little lip right there that catches the charging handle. You pop your mag in, and then you push it down to semi, and it'll close your chamber, and set your first shot ready to go. And you're in semi. Same thing with the other one. That's full auto. That's safe. Cast blowback rifle, AK series. Everyone calls these AK-47s, but like I was saying, an AK-47 was made in the 40s. The original Kalashnikov rifle. And then it was redesigned in the 60s or 70s. I don't know why they just turned the numbers around. It just became an AK-74. But now you got the AKM, the AKS, and I have no idea the difference between all of them. I just know that both of these would be considered AK-74s because they're definitely not pre-1950 style. Anyway, that's a quick little thing for anyone that was confused when I was showing a couple pistols, and they're like, I see a SEMA box in the background. Yeah, you do. You see a whole bunch of airsoft boxes in the background. Hopefully I don't have to explain this 1,000 times, but even if I do, it's kind of fun taking them out and playing with them a little bit. So anyways, have a good night, everybody.